son. Where'd you find this?
Don't be offended by the truth. They be offended because you called out the truth. Simple as that. They don't want to hear any other narrative that makes them look bad.
One thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who acts like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim?
Guys, Chico. They never lie.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late, they cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me the tide is in front on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Long in this singing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging the generations remember our.
Good morning. Good morning. Peace and blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're good. I hope your week is treating you the way that you want it. Shout out to my poets, writers, content creators. We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it sweet. This is some of the most ridiculous shit. The most ridiculous shit. It's not even in the top 5. It's up there, though. But I can't really believe the audacity, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to get some stuff off my chest. I'm going to play this clip, but do me a solid, like, share, repost, let the people know we on. Tasha K, ma'am, you done lost your damn mind. You done absolutely lost your damn mind. I'm sorry. If nobody else is going to say it, I'm going to say it. And it's just my personal opinion. Right? Before I play this, I want to say, right, when doing this, it comes with so much. This shit can be exhausting, man. Especially when you're just thirsty for validation and you're thirsty for popularity and you want to be ahead of everybody else. You want to be the first to talk about this and you want to be the first to talk about that, and the ego that gets developed as a content creator by some of these people, the character, the diminishing of a person's soul. It's like you hate to see it, man. I don't know what happened here, but the idea that you absolutely believe that it's up to me And it's up to anybody that watches you, that is their responsibility to foot your bill. Is absolutely comical to me. That shit is hilarious, my nigga. This is what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna bring this up on the big screen. I'm gonna let old girl rock out, and then we're gonna chat.
Tasha K, the popular content creator, is now asking her fans and supporters to help her pay off that $3.2 million defamation settlement that she owes to Cardi B. As many of you know, in 2022, Cardi B won a defamation lawsuit against Tasha K, and in response, Tasha K filed bankruptcy. She states that she's been paying $20,000 a month to her creditors. Tasha is saying she's asking for these donations because she's under an NDA where we know she can't speak directly about Cardi B, but now over the last couple of months, it looks like she's not able to speak about anyone even connected to Cardi B. If you remember, late last year, Tasha K did a story on Stefan Diggs, and Cardi B responded that she was going to go back to court because she said, if you think that just because you can't talk about me, you're going to talk about everybody connected to me, that's not going to happen. Sounds like to me Cardi B went back to court allegedly and got that NDA even more tightened up, where Tasha K can't even speak to anyone related or connected to Cardi B, such as Stefan Diggs or the young woman Pre that was at Super Bowl with him. Because after that Super Bowl incident when Tasha K showed the picture of Pre, had some insight because she said Pre was her cousin, Tasha K has not spoke on Cardi B or anybody connected to Cardi B ever since. Now, there are conflicting opinions about her asking for this money, because you got the winos that are like, yeah, let's help her pay it off so she can get back to doing her job with no restrictions, versus those people that are like, all Cardi asked you to do was to retract the statement, take down the post, and keep it moving, and you refuse to do it. And people are concerned that if they help her pay it off, is she going to go back to talking about Cardi B or whoever and get sued again, and the money is wasted. Tasha K said that she will not go back to talking about Cardi B, that it's not worth her piece anymore. So we will see if she will get this judgment paid off in the year and a half that she has scheduled. Have a good day. Happy birthday.
All right. Let's do this. I have a large admiration for content creators, reaction channels, journalists, anybody who is willing to sit in front of a laptop for any amount of time, do research, clips, files, just to give you some type of entertainment for 10, 15, 20 minutes. I have an admiration for you, a different level of respect. This shit is not easy, my nigga. Some people will sit there and read articles for hours. Some people will go out there in the field and personally have conversations with people on the street. Some people, they're just fortunate and they have folks that they can get on the phone with and talk to about the most interpersonal dynamics of a person's life, and they can come to you and give you insight on things that none of us would ever get a chance to speak on. Some people have the upper hand in those areas. Some people do the grunt work. Some people take it easy and they just talk, record, post. Some people go above and beyond. They will buy tickets, I'm flustered. They will drive hours, drive miles, get on airplanes, do all types of shit just to give you, the people, entertainment. Really put some respect on these people, man. They will literally go out of their way just for the sake of unraveling the truth. But then you got folks that just do this shit so they can be messy. They have no other intentions or motives other than to be the messy person. The algorithm has been trained to entertain the people based off of drama. So that's all they good for. They don't really care about the person on the receiving end of the feedback that they're sharing. So like a lot of shit come with this. There's backlash, there's scrutiny, there's people that's going to idolize and worship the ground you walk on. There's people that's going to hate your guts for your opinion. You gotta have tough skin doing this shit. And with all that being said, Tasha K, you really be putting your foot on people's neck. You be going at people. You have the connections. You can call whoever you want. You can pick up the phone and talk to whoever you want. That's your world. I don't have that luxury. Say I can just come up here and share my opinion and it just be that. Whether or not anyone agrees or disagrees or listens, I can still do that. That's my right. I don't have nobody cutting me off or telling me, oh, I don't want you to put this, retract this, take this down, or else there's going to be trouble. I don't have that problem. You do. I don't know if you're trying to be a cape crusader or instigator. I think a lot of you guys, when you do these things, man, y'all just be wanting to be messy as shit. Period. But I have a different respect for what you and the rest of them do just because you go the extra miles. But I don't like that the way in the style in which you go about your approach, I don't think is really productive. And I'm saying all of this to give you your flowers, first of all, because you built a brand, you made a household name. There are folks that are tuned into you daily, monthly, weekly, yearly. You earned it. You put the time in for it. And this is supposed to be freedom of speech. This is the United States of America. We should be able to say whatever the hell we want within reason. But you know the game. You've been in this shit longer than a lot of us, including myself. You should know what's going to happen when you start opening your mouth about certain things and certain people. Some folks are going to ignore you. Some people are going to embrace it. Some people are just going to chalk it up to nobody's going to believe you because this is social media and everything is exaggerated. But you have a voice and you have the numbers, so people are going to more likely be inclined to hear what you got to say than me because you have thousands and thousands of people who tune into you on a regular basis. I freestyle. You have cue cards. You have teleprompts. You have people on speed dial. I give my personal experiences. And I say all that to say this. You've been on Cardi's helmet. You've been on a number of these people's helmet for ages. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think that she was going to let that shit go? Do you think everybody out here is just going to allow you to say whatever you want and then there's not going to be no type of example made? I prefer Cardi B handle it this way. I think everybody should handle these type of situations this way. If you want to be ignorant, cool. This is what comes with being ignorant. If you want to put false information out there and lie on somebody, then you got to deal with that. If you're an adult and you can dish what you put out there, you should be able to receive what you get back in return. You was on her neck all this time. And whether or not we agree that what you said is true or inaccurate, that's one thing. But when she says, all right, fuck that, I'm taking you to court, you're not about to sit up here and slander me and do all of this shit. And I'm gonna address that too. Why are you surprised at this? I'm more or less shocked that more people haven't sued you. Maybe they have, and I don't know about it. You made thousands and thousands of dollars off of your viewers. Let's put this in perspective. How long have you had YouTube? How long have you been on YouTube recording? How long did it take you to get your setup? How long did it take you to get your team? How long does it take you to produce, set your shows up? How long did it take you to get to where you are? What strings did you have to pull? What relationships did you have to build? What was your journey like to get to where you are right now? You've made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of the views of men and women alike all across the board. I can give you your flowers and chastise you in the same breath. I do it with love. You've made a nice little chunk of change off the people. Don't act like you didn't. Isn't this what you signed up for? Isn't this what you asked for? Does anybody on the internet, as a consumer or as an observer of the material that you watch, does anybody here truly believe that you can get in front of a camera for an hour, 2 hours, share an opinion or a thought about something and expect your hands to be completely clean? Do you expect that a personality such as hers or anybody in her position could get up here, talk the way they talk, and expect that there's going to be clemency forever? No. You're not that dumb. Nobody is that stupid. You made your money here off of drama, off of gossip, off of chastising people, off of being holier than thou and self-righteous. You get what you put into the world. You reap what you sow. You can have good information, you can have bad information. You can be knowledgeable, you can be ignorant, you can be indicative, you can be contradicting. It comes with the territory. We're not all going to get it right. We all screw up. We all have our mistakes and our ups and downs with this stuff. Doing this is not easy. How the hell, with your background, your team, the eyes and ears, your parents, your loved ones, your cousins, your friends, your PR team, with all of these people at your disposal, do you not understand that this was eventually going to catch up to you? If it wasn't Cardi B that came at you, it would have been somebody else. Does Cardi B make a lot of stupid decisions? Yes. Does she put herself in a lot of horrible positions? Yes. What you gave to the public, you gave to the public because you wanted this. Everything that you put on social media was well orchestrated. You didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I'm just gonna freestyle post all of this shit about Cardi B and it's gonna be random and out of the blue. No, you tactically, no, you are a tactician. A lot of these men and women who do this are tactically and masterfully positioning themselves to give you what you consume when they upload or they go live stream. It's not by accident. None of it is by accident. So you had this, you presented it, the people ate it up. They were angry with you, they were happy with you. Some people argue with you in the comment section. Some people defended you in the comment section. Some people are torn. Some people to this day are still going back and forth over what you said about her. But you got what you wanted. You got exactly what you wanted out of it. And now you're here. At Julia, yes, her mouth is absolutely ruthless. It absolutely is. And that's what I'm saying. You got what you wanted from this. Don't no content creator get up here. You know if you're going to trigger the audience. You know if you're going to trigger a fan. You know if you're going to piss off somebody who supports this person or that person. You know if you're going to rub a Democrat wrong. You know if you're going to rub a Republican wrong. You know if this is going to get more eyes and visibility on you by saying keywords. You know about keywords, hooks, thumbnails. You know how this shit works. You got what you asked for, and now Cardi B brought you the smoke that you wanted. You didn't want to take down none of the shit that you put up there. You said, nope, I'm keeping it. And guess what? She took you to court. She won, and she won her money. She wants her money. And if I was on a job and I was getting harassed, or I had an accident somewhere, or somebody said or did this and I could prove it, I would absolutely fucking sue you too. Are you crazy? Did you lose your mind?
Shut up.
I would absolutely take you to court. I have nothing to prove. I ain't got to be no tough guy. I'm not trying to be none of that shit. Nigga, I want my money. I want my money. I want it in 20s, 10s, 50s. I want it on the 1st and the 15th. You're going to respect my brand. You're going to respect my name. You're going to respect my title. I have a reputation to uphold. As sordid as hers is, you're going to pay me. This is what you want to do. You want to be a journalist. You want to cut people. You want to share your thoughts and views on life and give wisdom and do all of these things for people. Are you doing it for the people, or are you doing it for yourself? This is what you signed up for. So cool. Welcome. Now pay me my money. What the fuck that got to do with me?
How dare you?
What does this lawsuit got to do with the viewers? You started I said all that at the beginning just to say this. You started a GoFundMe because you can't afford to pay for a check that your ass couldn't cash. Is that right? You did that shit. You said all that. You wasn't apologetic then. You didn't care about how anybody was going to feel before. You didn't care if this was going to hurt her pockets. You didn't care if this was going to rub her the wrong way, rub her family the wrong way. You didn't care if this was going to stop her making any type of money with other brands. And you wasn't thinking about that. You cared about yourself. The only person you were concerned with is the people, the audience, the messy people, the ones who want to see drama, the people who want to hear someone scream or get yelled at. You didn't care about none of that. And now you here and you you expect me to pay for that? Don't you live nice? Don't you live comfortably? Don't you have a nice ass home? Are you living in the ghetto? Are you living in the hood? Are you struggling? Are you going through?
What?
Are you bankrupt? Oh yeah, you are.
What?
Why did you file for bankruptcy?
What?
What does that have to do with me? The whole world could be burning down around me. I don't see you in my inbox. I don't see you sending me shit in my Cash App or in my Zelle accounts. I don't see you DMing me prayers, lifting, building me up. And I'm not just talking about me specifically. I'm talking about the people as a whole, the fucking idiots who gave you $20, $30, $250. Yeah, I saw it. Y'all actually giving this chick money. She don't know you. She don't know you. She don't like you. She ain't gonna never meet you. Will never shake your hand. She ain't never wished you a happy birthday. Y'all actually are donating to her. Really? You really putting money in her GoFundMe so that she can pay off Cardi B for some shit that she started. That's all on her. If someone dies in your family right now, can you reach out to her? Can you reach out to Tasha K and ask her to donate to your funeral services for a loved one? No, you can't. Is she going to respond to you? No, she's not. If you want to send your daughter or your son off to college or do something special for your grandparents, you think she's going to answer you? You think she's going to respond to you? You think she's going to come on your show, your podcast? You think she's going to interview you? Huh? You really think Tasha K is going to sit around and go through individual text messages that you send her, giving her all of this admiration and praise, and you uplift her, and you think she's going to do any of that? Has she? Has anybody ever had that experience with her? Tasha K, you full of shit. When I saw that post, I was baffled. I was absolutely baffled. I was laughing my ass off. This shit had to be a joke. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was AI. I really thought this shit was AI.
Cut it out.
Like, there ain't no fucking way in the world. You really telling me, my nigga, you really want us to pay you to pay her? Cardi B don't need no fucking money. Cardi B is rich. She's set for life. You set for life. You ain't broke. Don't do it. Don't do it, my nigga. You not broke. You ain't never got to starve. You ain't going through half the shit that we got going on out here. Niggas' cars getting repossessed. They getting $250 tickets for parking behind a bus. You can't even drive behind buses and shit without getting charged. People's rent is fucking $3,000. Fucking rapper just bought a apartment complex or something, and then he's charging $1,800. Nigga, $1,800. Who the hell you think we is? Everybody ain't making that fucking type of money. Y'all wealthy people don't understand what the economy is, but y'all still expect us to keep on pouring into you and pouring into you. It's insulting. It's very insulting. Very. You gotta be a damn fool. You done lost your mind. You done lost your mind. You think I'm about to sit up here and give you $2? Send me some money. How about that? Go ahead. Send me about 5,000. A GoFundMe. This is absolutely retarded. And why? How did we even get here? We got here because you did this. You said, you know what? My audience loves me for what I do. They love that I'm loud, that I'm sassy, that I'm messy, that I got edge, that I like to roast people, that I'm aggressive. My audience loves this style. My audience loves the way that I be sticking my foot on these people's neck. Let me dance for them. Let me dance for my audience. Tap dance, tap dance, tap dance, tap dance. You got big headed. You got hella big headed. Like at the beginning of the stream, I say like this is not for the weak. And somebody had made a post on Threads, and I'm like, man, you know what? I feel you. It's not. You gotta sit here and you gotta edit videos. You gotta clip key points and moments from research, and you gotta make it clever, and you gotta sell it to the people to where they stay engaged and interested in what you gotta say. You gotta have a personality. You gotta do the Macarena and all types of other shit. And that's the only way you're gonna be able to hold people here. You gotta bring up clips from 2001 and 1997 when Tupac was hanging with this person. You got to do all type of shit to keep people right there with you. And then you have to upload this shit at a reasonable fashion. You got to know when to drop videos. You got to do the shit between 10 and 5 p.m. You got to do it during rush hour. You got to upload here and you got to upload there. Then you got to make sure you got the pointy finger doing this, and you got to have all these hand gestures and shit. You got to do all this shit. All this shit you got to do for the people. It's not easy. And it can get very exhausting and hella annoying. So anybody who's really doing it and you really putting love into this shit, man, fuck the people who be trying to play you, man. Y'all be having fun, loving what you're doing. People be trying to, shit on you. Like you really be putting your love into it. Tasha K, you've been doing this shit for years. You knew exactly what you was doing. Every single creator knows what they're doing. They know what video they're going to post at what time. Which one is going to do the most numbers? This one is going to. I don't give a fuck about none of it. I talk about everything and I post whatever the hell I want when I want. Like it is what it is. You asked for this. You asked for all that. All this shit be scripted. All of it. You will never see a dime come from my pocket. You get an IOU. You will get an IOU before you get a dime from me. I don't even know why we put so much support in these people. And then, matter of fact, shit, some of y'all didn't see the clip. Some of you saw a clip. I'm going to run it back. This is where we at.
Well, happy birthday to Tasha K. The popular content creator is now asking her fans and supporters to help her pay off that $3.2 million defamation settlement that she owes to Cardi B. As many of you know, in 2022, Cardi B won a defamation lawsuit against Tasha K, and in response, Tasha K filed bankruptcy. She states that she's been paying $20,000 a month to her creditors. Tasha is saying she's asking for these donations because she's under an NDA where we know she can't speak directly about Cardi B, but now over the last couple of months, it looks like she's not able to speak about anyone even connected to Cardi B. If you remember, late last year, Tasha K did a story on Stephon Diggs, and Cardi B responded that she was going to go back to court because she said, if you think that just because you can't talk about me, you're going to talk about everybody connected to me, that's not going to happen. Sounds like to me Cardi B went back to court allegedly and got that NDA even more tightened up where Tasha K can't even speak to anyone related or connected to Cardi B, such as Stephon Diggs or the young woman Pre that was at Super Bowl with him. Because after that Super Bowl incident where Tasha K showed the picture of Pre, had some insight because she said Pre was her cousin, Tasha K has not spoke on Cardi B or anybody connected to Cardi B ever since. There are conflicting opinions about her asking for this money because you got the winos that are like, yeah, let's help her pay it off so she can get back to doing her job with no restrictions, versus those people that are like, all Cardi asked you to do was to retract the statement, take down the post, and keep it moving, and you refuse to do it. And people are concerned that if they help her pay it off, is she going to go back to talking about Cardi B or whoever and get sued again, and the money is wasted. Tasha K said that she will not go back to talking about Cardi B, that is not her piece anymore. So we will see if she will get this judgment paid off in the year and a half that she has scheduled. Have a good day. Happy birthday.
You know what's sad about this whole situation? I'm all for freedom of speech. You should be able to express yourself however you want. If it ain't directly affecting you, you should be able to say whatever the hell you want. But they want to censor everything. In that regard, I can't stand it. 2026 has gotten bad. By 2027, 2030, it's going to be to the point where you can't say nothing. And so I feel Tasha K on that. We should be able to be and speak as we want. But if you directly hurting that woman's pockets, yeah, why wouldn't she come after you? Like, are you tripping? You would do the same thing. Tasha K, you would absolutely do the same thing. If it was somebody of no, you're not going to come after no small platforms. Let's get that clear. It has to be somebody you could probably get some money out of. If it's somebody who got a large following behind them, you would absolutely do the same thing Cardi B would. Don't act like you wouldn't sue. You would do the same shit. So it is what it is. As far as if let me say this, man. Yeah, I better start idolizing and worshiping these people. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop idolizing these people, man. They don't like you. You think I care if I get booed? Guess what? That shit come with the territory. Nobody is liked forever. People turn on you every day. You've known people for 30 years and they turn their back on you. I'm over that. Don't change the fact that you're a fucking fool for paying her bill. That's the problem. Y'all be coddling these people, man. Hold them accountable. Hold every single person accountable for their shit. Was what she doing great journalism, or was she just being messy? If this was anybody else in this situation, would you support them the same way? Let's remove the names. It's not Cardi. It's not Tasha K. Let's just say it's just two random people on TikTok or on YouTube. You don't know these people. Matter of fact, I'm a random person on here. Let's say me and another person are in this situation right here. Would anybody here donate to my GoFundMe? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't give a shit. And why would you? Because to you, I ain't nobody. I don't have I don't have the numbers to support it. The numbers make you important to people. If the numbers aren't there, people don't really invest in you like that. That's why I be saying a lot of the country is full of shit. Y'all pick and choose when you want to be down with the brown. You pick and choose when you want to support your brothers and sisters. You pick and choose who you want to make famous and who you want to keep down here at the bottom, scraping for nothing. You pick and choose when you want to hold somebody underwater and when you want to pull them up from drowning. Y'all be so full of shit. The ones that be building from the ground up are the ones that's always the most humble, the ones that's always going to be tapped in with the people. Tasha K don't know you. Oh, my fans, her fans are going to make sure she's straight. Her fans, do you hear yourself? You're a fan. You're not a cousin. You're not a friend. You're not a co-worker. You're not a confidant. You are a fan. You do this. This is what you do. I wish I had one of them big ass tropical fans. I could just, that's what you are. You stand there while this motherfucker is laying on the little fold out chair by the pool. You feed her grapes and you fan her. That's what you do. Sorry, it might hurt somebody's feelings. It is what it is. You are a fan. You feed them grapes. You bring them their hors d'oeuvres, their crimpets, and they sit there with their Botox boxed bodies, and they scroll, or they have you scrolling and you holding the phone. So you got one person holding the phone, scrolling. You have another person standing next to you, fanning you. And you have another person feeding you. That's what y'all are. That's what you do. And then the second that anybody say anything against your favorite people, you get butthurt. You ain't having sex with none of these people. They ain't giving birth. They ain't at your weddings. They ain't nowhere to be found. But y'all be quick to stand in the comment sections and the IG comment sections. Y'all be arguing and fighting for them, fighting for their honor and all that shit. Y'all niggas ready to do the most for people that don't even know you. They don't even look. I do the same thing y'all do. I scroll these drinks just like y'all niggas. They don't respond to you. They're not going to respond to you. They're not going to answer your messages. They're not going to share your stories. They're not going to share your TikToks. But y'all, but I'm the fool. I'm the one tripping. Tasha K, pay that woman her money. Give her money. And if you're going to keep on doing what you're doing, you better be prepared for this, because she won't be the last person. Guaranteed. You can stop talking about her all you want, but you think she's going to be the only woman or man that's going to come at you because of the shit that you putting out there on social media. This is the game. This is what it is. The world has gotten more sensitive. It's way more sensitive than it's ever been before. Everybody is looking for a lawsuit. I'm looking for a lawsuit. I want to sue. I want to sue somebody too. Shit. Jay Cargill, you lucky as hell. You lucky. If I could have afforded a lawyer, up, definitely would have. Everybody want to sue. That's why I don't want no friends in the industry. I don't want no friends in Hollywood. I don't want no friends in these higher up places. All of them are demonic. All of them are controlled. All of them are under somebody else's thumb. They're all slaves to something. And they're slaves to somebody that's slaves to somebody. And then their fans and their friends and all that, y'all slaves to them. Go fund me. Go fish. How about that?
Bang, 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 bang.
You owe this woman millions of dollars, and you think, you know what? Let's be fair. If y'all want to do it, and if you have done it, that's perfectly fine. That's your choice. That's your dollar. That's your wallet. You're free to support whoever you choose to. There's nothing wrong with it. It isn't. But then don't use social media and get up here and talk all this kumbaya shit when it's really folks that are in real dire need of that help and you're nowhere to be found. Like, really put that into perspective. She already got money. She coughing out $20,000 a fucking month. I'm speechless. I can't wrap my mind around it. People are on the street homeless, living in their cars, and they making it. We got people that's borderline about to get evicted. They still surviving and making something happen. You got struggling artists. You got people who rap and sing and they hella talented. I don't see y'all supporting them. I don't see you supporting none of these folks on Twitter that you scroll down. You see them. I know you see them. You don't support them, but you will pay somebody else's tab. That's why I don't trust a human. I can't really listen to what a human being say, because y'all emotions, they fluster, they're up and down. Like, if you're gonna be a philanthropist with one person, be a philanthropist with everybody. If you're gonna be loving and kind and generous to this, then do the same there. Don't pick and choose how you want to treat people. That's phony as hell. These people ain't never gave two rats' asses about the people. But hey, if it works for her, then I'm happy. It won't be me. I can understand if maybe it was a situation like the young lady whose house burnt down in a fire and people helped her out. Can't remember her name. I think she was like a gold medalist or some shit. I could see if it was like that and she lost everything, cool. She went to court, lost the judgment, and has to pay back. Isn't she already making money off you as it is? Like, when you watching her live streams, when you watch, don't she already make money off you? Why do you need to contribute more? And then, like the lady said, imagine you help her pay this shit off, and then she go right back to talking shit about her. She ain't learned her lesson. Even if she don't even talk about her, she's going to talk about somebody else, and she's just going to keep on getting in trouble over and over and over again. The problem is censorship. The problem is we can't say whatever we want anymore. So she's going to keep getting into lawsuits, and y'all going to keep coming to her aid to help her out. Can you really even afford to help yourself out? I don't know. I don't know. I was irritated. I was irritated when I saw that shit. You really did this. Like you really started to GoFundMe. I remember I started one. I started one because I didn't want to lose my house. My grandmother passed away. And all I'm gonna say is I didn't want to lose my house. I started to go. You think anybody showed up? No. I don't expect it though. I don't. But the point I'm trying to make is the selective community. I can't stand that shit. I might end up having to do a whole separate stream on that selective community because that's irritating as hell. But I had to get that off my chest, man. Good luck to you, Tasha K. Good luck to you. I ain't look. I'm doing me just like you. I'm grateful that I ain't got the same type of pressure on me that you do, because you can lose friendships, you can lose brand deals, you can lose all type. I'm cool with that. Let me do what I do over here and let people decide if they want to. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I'm not doing none of that. Just let me be me and do me and let the chips fall where they may. But to sit up here and expect the people who have already made you a wealthy woman to continue to hit. All right. Okay. You have fun with that, man. Pay your bill. Pay mine. I have a few. I got a couple over here you can look help a brother out with. That thank you. Anyway, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Maybe you care, maybe you don't care. Maybe you feel like the other individual who say, well, my opinion don't matter. I think it's ridiculous. I think this shit is hella ridiculous. Because we don't come to the aid of those in need, but we'll come to the aid of those who already got everything. Make that make sense. I'm out, man. That's what I'm saying. She did that to herself. That's what she put herself in that position. That's why I'm like, how are you gonna come online and ask other people to help? Like, you've already been making money off the people. You've been making money off the people for years. You want more? Hold up, man. All right, so help me this. The people made Cardi B rich. The people are paying for Cardi B's lifestyle already, even before the lawsuit. They were already paying for her lifestyle. They're paying for your lifestyle every time they tune into your content. Now you want the people to pay double for not only you and them. So they paying you through streaming. They're paying Cardi B through her streaming and her music. But now you want me to put money in your pocket to put money in her pocket. Do that make any sense? It don't. This shit is crazy, man. But let somebody say they about to get evicted or they hungry, they ain't got no food in the refrigerator, and it's a random person with 25 followers on social media, and you don't see them, you don't hear them, you don't even recognize who they are. They're just, man, get out of here. Leave me alone with that shit.
Get over here, you son of a motherfucking piece of shit.
I can't stand humans sometimes, man. Just because of the irony in that shit. Let me highlight something. This shit crazy, bro. I'm about to get off here. I got another stream later on, but I wanted to get that off early because you tripping, man. You absolutely tripping. And leave a comment in the comment section after this stream is over. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Am I the only one that's looking at it this way? Like, I can't be the only one that's thinking this shit. Shout out to everybody on IG that pulled up Robin's radio. Shout outs to Robin, man. Y'all go check her out. Go check her out. She be playing a lot of throwbacks. I love the throwbacks. Just love to the people. I appreciate y'all for indulging me just for a little bit. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all day. Enjoy it. Drive safe. Don't let your coworkers get under your skin or get on your, you know how that go. I'm out. Do me a solid before you go, if you don't mind.
What's the goddamn button?
Peace.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I my ancestors speak, they tell me the tide isn't run on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep.